Hey, what's up? Alright, so, in the last video, we left off, we were having a huge problem with getting the audio to play on our Ask scene. Okay, the problem was, although everything's pretty simple as far as coding is concerned, the problem was I had the two buttons here. Let's see, I can, where is it? Oh, there it is. Alright, I have the two buttons here, and they both have a script attached to them. I got exit button and ask again, but that has been revamped now. So they both had this code on it, and what this was doing was keeping this from keeping the back or the what do you call it, the background picture, the Swami, it was keeping that from being accessed by Fire 1. So what it was doing, since I had asked, okay, like exit is ignored, because what that does is, like, if you hit exit, it takes you out of the game or out of the app. So but ask again resets this scene, okay, so that you can ask another question. So what was going on was, if you look at ask again, or so you get button down Fire 1, exit button, get button down Fire 1, and the Swami had was also waiting for that get button down Fire 1 at the time. It wasn't until after me and the person that I was working on this with, which is Mark Tucker, one of my instructors at Central Piedmont Community College here in Charlotte. He went ahead and disabled my exit button and my ask again button, and then all of a sudden everything started working. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a new scene, or I've added a new scene, and I'm calling it Ask 2. Okay. Now what this is going to be is this is just going to be for this is just going to be for the buttons. So it'll go to, let me save this so I can move between them easier. Okay, so you start off here, and after the logo goes off, you'll be here at the title screen, and at the title screen you'll be able to start into to the ask scene, or you can just get out of it. Alright, there's also a hidden button on here. I'm going to show you where it is, but it's a hidden button. So if somebody hasn't watched this video, they will someday find this hidden button that goes to something else, goes to another scene that I'm planning. So you go from here, you hit start, you go to ask. Okay, these will be gone. Alright, so I'm going to just make them disappear for now. Alright, and then you're going to be able to touch the screen asking your question. Okay, and after your question has played, it's going to automatically, save, go to the Ask To scene, where you will have the Ask Again button and the Exit button. I think that's a better way to do this than to what I originally planned. I originally planned on having the buttons pop up after, like you'll have this in front of you, and then the buttons will just materialize after the question has been asked. It can be done, but I'm taking that out just to make sure that that bug doesn't pop up again with the sound. I don't want that issue to happen again, especially after I release this. I don't want people to say, well, it looks great and all, but there's no sound, and I can't even get my fortune, and I need to know what to do today. Not that everybody speaks like that. So we are gonna go. Okay, the first thing I want to do is test let's see. I'm going to create another script here. I'm going to call it test sound. Okay. Now, what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to put the old code back onto this. So we changed the code completely because we could not figure out why it wasn't working. Come on, Mono Develop. Hello. There you go. Okay. You gotta talk to it, or sometimes it just doesn't work. It's a very unruly program. Okay, so we're going to test the sound. And here we're going to put in the old the old code that I had in there before. Get your behind back on the wall. Okay, and this was sayings. Okay, now if parentheses input dot get button down parentheses fire 1 sayings. Was it sayings equals? Hold on, let me find out where I copied this at. Alright, I'll be right back. And I'm back. You know what? Okay. We're just going to forget that. What's that saving? because the one that's there works fine. Get out of this. So, hello. Okay. The one that's there works fine. So I really shouldn't change it at all. Ask page. Okay. So what we got here is we set up the audio clip array, and we call it fortune. Then we have the variable audio clip temp, and we're calling the public sounds or the sounds script into this script. Okay, and the sound script is basically just public audio clip temp audio source dot play clip at point temp vector 3 dot up. Okay, this just like plays the sound. Where was I? Okay, now down here I'm going to change this because I'm taking out those. Let me take these two out. Okay, so they won't be interfering anymore. So I can go back in to ask page. Okay, now I have get mouse button down. Well, since this is a mobile app, I can't have that. Fire 1. Okay. Yeah, see when we had gotten rid of some code. Oh, we had gotten rid of that. Oh, okay. Yeah, we had gotten rid of some of the code that wasn't really necessary that we thought we needed. Like this audio.play. We don't need it because we have this here. So let's see. Okay, and then we have the debug.log, which just all it does is just make sure that that this code is actually playing. 2 o'clock in the morning, somebody's getting arrested. All right. So if anybody doesn't know what this is, you're changing this into an integer. Alright, so integer temp equals random.range, which gives you a random number between 0 and fortune.length. So it looks for position 0, which is the first position in the array, and it goes all the way up to the last position of the array. Okay, and then you have audio clip clip equals fortune temp. Okay, and then debug.log, which especially for people who are starting out as coders like I am, debug.logs are very important to make sure that your code is actually working. So okay, and then Mark told me to put this audio source.play clip at point 00. Okay, so now I can use, doing all this, I can use this whole picture as my sound initiator, because I really want you to be able to just click anywhere on the screen for you to be able to activate the question. Okay. There's some other features that are going to come into this page as well, but for now I am not going to touch them because, yeah, just because. So, if you notice here, box collider, you needed it to be able to use it as a to be able to use it for the button down. There's the script, and the audio source plays the sound from this box so that the listener in the camera can pick it up. So there, dude. Okay. Excuse me, cough. Okay. You don't have to mess with any of the sound settings. And it's play on awake, but there's no sound being played right away. Okay, like I said, this is just to be able to hear the sound. Okay. What's next? Let's go to the next scene. Let's save this. And we'll go to the next scene. Alright. Go to the assets. Sprites. Alright. Pull in the ask again. Pull in the exit. Now, I think these are too small. I mean, I could also put these in here. Just to fill up some of the space. We'll see how that goes. Okay, we'll scale that up. Twice as big. I don't know, why does it have so much room on the outside of this? Makes no sense to me. I'll do the same thing to this. Zero out everything to make sure it's in the middle. Okay, so now let's look at the camera. 6.39. Okay. That was another problem that I was having the other day with this, is that the camera wasn't, for some reason, wasn't the same size as the picture that I put up there for the resolution. Let me try something real quick. Because my actual resolution is 768 by 1280. I'll just put test up there. I don't know if you can edit these at all. Okay, see, that cramps the style of this. Oh, okay. No problem. That's okay. That's good. That's fine. That's fine. I just had to make sure these were the right size. Oh, okay, okay. I'm happy with that. So let me save this and make sure I do this in the other save scene. And I'll be right back. Let me check, make sure I did that in the other scenes too. Alright, now that that's fixed. Alright, ask again. Get back in the middle view. Ask again. Needs box collider. Making it smaller than that box because I only want it to be the size of the button. If you could understand that. Okay, because I don't want, if you hit next to it, if you push, if you touch next to it, I don't want you to, the button to still activate. That would just be crazy. Okay, so now let's go to scripts. Ask again. Oh, that's right, we changed this. That's okay, we can get rid of it. It's all right. So application quit. Okay, so like I said, application quit is ignored when you're working on it, so it's not gonna like exit out of Unity if you hit the exit button. But to test, you can always put the debug.log to make sure that it's working. Visualization, okay. Now click on the exit button, give that its box collider, do the same thing. Don't want stray anything. Okay, and then drag this over to here, and now exit button is attached to that. Okay, now I will write a new C# or ask again. Enter. I want the mono behavior. You gonna let me get it? Okay. Now oh, darn it. I should have kept that code. I meant to write it down. Oh, I have a backup of this. That's okay. I have a backup of this with that code on it. No problem. I'll get it from that one. Let's see. I don't know which version we're working off of here. So the ask again button is the same as the start button. So I could actually just pull the start button script. Couldn't I? Instead of making a complete new script. No, let's keep it like this, just in case, because I need to make sure things are working smoothly again and not get confused. So if input dot get button down is fire 1, then upload, no, yes, application dot load level. Parentheses, and the name of that one is ask with a capital A, I believe. Scenes, yes. Okay, and finish that off. So now this should take us back to the other screen where we are asking the question. Okay, now Control S, keep that. Now, go to ask again, go to scripts, make sure ask again is still there, is all there, okay, and there. As the French say it, et voila. I think that's how they say it. Dude, what if I just said that wrong? Oh well. Let's see. Let's bring this in a little bit. Let's try 3.5. This way they're both in the same distance from the center, and there's a little bit of room on each side. Why, you ask? Because I'm allowing this thing to have ads. Where they put the ads in, I don't know, or how they put the ads in, I don't know that either. But this scene is done. Save scene. Okay, so now we go back. Okay, this scene is done except for okay, because I have some sounds here. Right? Let's go to resources. And no. Why do I have two of those there? Oh, okay.
You can ask me anything. I am Swami Bami Tsunami. I see all, and I know all.
Okay, so I need Okay, let's go to scenes, and let's go to ask. Okay. And I want to see if this will screw anything up. I hope it doesn't. Click on this. Make sure that doesn't compile errors. What? Oh, why didn't you guys tell me anything? You guys suck, man. You guys gotta tell me these things. Dude, you forgot a bracket. Okay. So now, that's pretty low.
You gotta give me more information. Yes. Who's holding this phone and still has no clue? Oh, right, that's you.
So I don't want to give away all of those things.
Let me check my magic ink.
Let's go to 2. Nope. Let's get out of that. Let's go to 5. No, there's no 5. So how do I turn up the volume? Pump up the volume, pump up the volume. Boom, 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 boom. Let's try this one. Is there no volume control on this thing? Obviously not. This is going to take us somewhere right I want to know. Nope, didn't want to be here. Not at all. Not in the least bit. What in the world? Alright, so to make these louder, I think I'm just going to have to take them back into my editing software later and just make them louder from there. Because that kind of sucks that they're not loud enough. Alright, what is next? Okay, so when you first come onto this page, I want this to come on. Okay, now this is.
You can ask me anything.
Why is that one loud? Okay. So now when you come onto this, it play on awake.
You can ask me anything.
Ain't nobody got time for that. Look, nerd, no means no.
Okay, so it doesn't play this sound when you click, which is good.
You can ask me anything.
And that's what I want. As soon as you get onto this scene, it asks you, or says, you can ask me anything. Like an automatic thing. Alright. So, getting down to the nitty gritty. You know, I've never known what that meant. Getting down to the nitty gritty. That's what they always say. It's like, what exactly is the nitty and the gritty? Who knows? I sure as hell don't. So, see, I was also thinking, okay, I was thinking of making, like, say, this here, this area, just this area into a button. Because what that would do is it would, how you know, you say enlighten, no. Like if you, like, I know some people are probably going to hit this symbol right away to get their answers, or hit my body altogether. Yes, this is me. If I haven't said that in the other video, this is me. Let's see. I need, because I have a couple of things. So if you notice, I have, like, here, belly button. Of course, my belly button's covered by cards, but that's for a reason. So there's, I want to put something here, and I don't know, maybe here is like secret buttons, which would mean that I might have to do that whole thing over again. The life of a developer. Okay, let me save this scene. So, logo is done. I need one more button for this. But, before I put another button on here, which will be here, I need to put how's polygon collider? I like that. That looks hot. That just looks fabulous. Oops. Just don't know how. Ah, there we go. Really? Okay, how about we get rid of this? Remove, add component, physics 2D. What does edge collider do? No, we don't want that. Circle collider? Oh, it's a lot better than is trigger. No, is not trigger. Alright. Okay, and that gem is going to have a script that goes to a new scene. So file, save scene. Where's new scene? New scene. And we're going to save scene as. Get in there. We're going to call it credits. Okay. Now, the reason why I'm doing this is because I don't, considering it's not like a full-on game, I don't want where is it? Because like some of the games they have like as soon as you do something they have like the they roll their credits or whatever. I don't want that. I don't want the credits to actually be in the way of anything. So I am going to write a script and that'll be the last thing I do in this episode. Create C#, we'll call it credits. Did I spell it right? Yes. And go to mono develop. Credits. Okay, so down here shift. Okay, so the credits will be same thing as the others. If input dot get button down is fire 1, then application dot load level, and we will put credits. Okay, I forget it this time. All right, now save. Now gem already has its collider. There we go. Now this will take save scene, take us to a credit scene that doesn't have anything in it yet, and I'm just going to put this in for now. Why are you not centered? I don't get it. Look, I really don't get it. I guarantee. Get it? Anyway, let's go ahead and make the background black just in case. We don't want anything creeping up on us in the background. Okay, so I'll leave this as a placeholder. I'm not sure if I'll use it for the credits or not. Of course, since it's mainly me working on this, it's just, artwork by me, voice acting by me, and all that other stuff, all me. And yeah. So, okay, that's it for right now. I'm gonna, before the next video, I'm going to figure out how to add those extra buttons onto the other page, onto the Ask Question page. Because I think they would be really cool and funny. How about that? Alright. Oh, wait, this one also gets. This one gets one of these too. Yes. Perfect. Because, okay, when this one pops up, this sound comes up. And yeah, I thought that was kind of cool. A nice little neat thing to put in there. So, okay, now before the next video, like I said, I'm just going to go ahead and rummage around and see if how I can do the extra buttons on the page, because there are 2 buttons that I really want to have on there, and which might mean I have to load up a completely separate object into here. We'll see. I will see if that works, and if it works, I'll go ahead and show you guys. If not, I'll keep working on it until it does. All right, that is enough for today. I will catch you wonderful people later. Thank you for supporting me here on Patreon. Please tell your friends about it. It means the world to me that people are willing to support artists like myself into doing the things that they love. All right, enough babbling from me. I'll catch you guys later.